Lady Gaga's Mayhem is a return to form and a sound evolution in the nearly 2 decades since Lady Gaga made her debut with the fame and its breakout single Poker Face. She has established a career by surprising both fans and detractors with her versatility and her willingness to take risks as a multi-talented artist with a foot in both the music and film industries. She is adored by both pop girlies and gays, and she is constantly evolving, whether it be in her style or the music or film genre she wishes to investigate. Despite the fact that she has been closely monitored by the media and social media, she consistently manages to surprise even those who have followed her career from the outset. Although I have a deep appreciation for pop music and share an identical first name and a full-blooded Italian's heritage, it took me a considerable amount of time to fully appreciate Gaga's music. By the time I eventually did, it appeared as though the era of Gaga that I was most fond of, the one in which she experimented with the form and structure of pop to the utmost extent, was over and had little likelihood of returning in the future. People from all over the internet speculated about the potential sound of Mayhem when she announced the production of her 7th and most recent solo studio album earlier this year. The initial single from Mayhem, Disease, had been available for several months and was succeeded by Abracadabra immediately prior to the announcement of Mayhem. Both songs appeared to be a sort of reclamation of the sounds and compositions that first made Gaga so famous, as well as a specific attitude, a more confident and grandiose posturing, that had been in concealment for the 5 years since Chromatica's release. After listening to Mayhem in its entirety, it is true that the initial predictions that this album would represent a triumphant return to form for Gaga are partially accurate. However, they neglect an indispensable aspect of her influence in the pop and entertainment industries that extends beyond the genre. Gaga stated in a press release for Mayhem that the album reassembles, yes, a shattered mirror. Even if you are unable to put the pieces back together perfectly, you can create something beautiful and whole in its own unique way. The foundation established by the release of the glitchy, low synth-forward Disease and the Abracadabra, which is reminiscent of Bad Romance and begs to be danced to on the floor of a dimly lit club, helped to showcase Gaga's growth as a musician in the wake of her previous successes. Mayhem is a celebration of her past, a reflection of her present, and a brief view into what we may expect to see more of in the future.